Every artist talks about their medium. And I have to say, when someone asks me what my medium is, I really am so grateful to say that I didn't find it, it actually found me. When I was young, I grew up with antiques, and I've always had an appreciation for antiques my whole life. There's so much meaning in all of these pieces, no matter if they're instruments or a nightstand or anything. You know, when I want something with my art or, you know, my dreams, I'm all about it. I want it to happen. Every instrument has its own personality, even if they look the same. I'm just glad that I can take the ones that are broken, because they still have beauty. In fact, they probably have more beauty than the new ones, because so many people and so many souls have played these instruments. My father has been a big inspiration in my life, and he has done everything you can think of that has been so wonderful in this lifetime. My parents are from the 50s, and I cherish that time. You know, I remember when I was little, I would look at my father's plans. He was a general contractor. He did all that geometry and all those plans and blueprints and everything. And honestly, when I think of my art and I think about, well, where did this come from? I really think about my father's blueprints. All those angles, you know, within sculpture. And it's just amazing. So that part is my mind, but the instrument part is growing up, and I believe through influences within musicians. I've always been influenced by Sammy Davis Jr., you know, Michael Jackson, and Elvis Presley, and just musicians who really made me who I am today within an artist with these instruments. It's kind of like a dance, you know, that gets really structured within angles and just flows, you know. You know, every instrument, every art piece is different. And I've noticed since I've been doing this, and people who have seen some of it, everybody likes something different. And that's what's cool about it. Every art piece is different in its own way, even if it's the same instrument. And I think that stems with the energy as well. I met a wonderful family in Cleveland, Ohio, and they are connected with the Agora. And the Agora, for some people who aren't familiar with it, is an old theater from the 30s, and it's like awesome. It's almost like an opera palace, you know? Elvis Presley, the Beatles, the Doors, Joan Jett, you know, you name it, they played there. And I was introduced to a few people, the family, who's affiliated with the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. And I was like, okay, well, let's go. You know, let's go on this journey. And I had no idea how wonderful all of it would be. It's just amazing. And Hank LeConte is the owner of the Agora. He presented one of my art pieces to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. And because it didn't have a famous instrument on it from someone famous, because that's what they put in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, obviously. They loved it, the people there, but it couldn't get in because of the rules, and I totally understood that, you know? But for Hank to just take that piece of mine in pictures, in person, 84 years old, I'm sure he's got so many things on his agenda while he was moving during that time to them. And it meant so much to me. If I can feel like my art can get that far, you know, and inspire people, I'm ready. You know, I feel like it's my time now.